What up, though? What up? What up? What up? What's going on? This is Madu Ulasi coming with some thoughts in the morning and all that good stuff. So this is more so of a rant and all that good stuff. For those who don't know, I am initially from Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised, spent most of my life there. So yeah. So for just to get into it, there has been this statue that's been erected in Times Square of this black woman, who's supposed to be like the everyday woman or so on and so forth. But this is probably one of the ugliest statues that I have ever seen. I personally think that the people who are involved in this are definitely playing in black women's faces, because why would you put up a statue of the whole stereotypical black woman, overweight, out of shape, and even in statue form, they made it appear that she had an attitude and stuff like that, or at least that's how it comes off to me, because I'm quite sure I'm gonna put it right here so you can see it for yourself and all that good stuff. Is this representative of black women? Is this what people think of us? Is this, like what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Because like I said, this is probably one of the ugliest statues that I've ever seen. And the fact that it's placed in Times Square, where millions of people pass through daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, this is what they're going to see. So is this what people think black women look like? Is that what they think the representation is? Because I've seen people look at the shirt we out here. We got the Grand National Tour merch. You feel me? We out here, GNX and all that. Yeah. But getting back on track, so is this what people think about us, like in a grand scale and grand mass? Is this what people think that black women look like, black men? And like what are we doing here? As we talk about all this representation, we talk about all the people from the past that have done things for us to push the culture forward. We talk about the Harlem Renaissance. We talk about the Josephine Baker, Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, Langston Hughes. I'm just like thinking of names off the top of my head. Like, these are the people that I think about when black excellence is concerned and things of that sort. So when I see a piece of art or something created by someone else as like, hey, this is what I think black individual looks like, it's like, all right, now we're gonna have to like take a step back and tell these people to stop playing in our face, because I don't understand how the community can be offended with every other thing that goes on, whether it be self-inflicted, whether it be someone from another community doing something to us and things of that sort. But nobody is batting an eye at this statue. Some people are talking about that they're happy that they're getting representation, that they're happy that that they feel seen and things of that sort. But I'm like, is this what you want people to see? It might sound like I'm going off on a rant or a tangent, or I'm just rambling at this point, but it's like, hey, when are we going to take our image back into our hands? That's like simply the overarching goal of this video right here. When are we going to take our image back into our hands? When are we going to put forth the representation that we claim that we want and we need ourselves? Because the representation that we're looking for is not the representation that we're living. Everybody says that we want to be portrayed in a certain light, in a positive light, and this and that and this and that, but you're not being vocal to you're not being vocal to the point where it's like, hey, when some people do get it wrong, you're not saying anything. So it's like, all right, where do we draw the line in the sand? Like, what's really going on? Are we upset? Or are we just doing things for show? Because I don't understand how you can be mad at one thing and not be mad at the other thing when they get the representation wrong. Like, let me know if I'm off base. I don't know. Take a nice walk Friday morning. So I don't know, man.